That won't happen again.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
I found Nick.
Good. Have you got any evidence for that?
I found this amulet on him. Here you go.
It was actually the amulet the whole thing was about. You're a clever guy. You might have had the idea to keep the amulet yourself, but you've made the right decision. If Diego asks me about you, I'll vote in your favor.
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Yes. You've learned something which makes you quite useful to us. We can make use of skilled thieves in this camp here. You'll have my vote.
As long as I'm not involved.
There must be something. Don't blather so. I would like to be in his shoes.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
I want to improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
That's a good decision. Before you can improve your technique, you'll have to learn how to hold the weapon right. Beginners often tend to hold one-handed weapons with both hands. Now, don't even start getting into that habit. It'll do you no good. Hold the weapon with one hand, blade up, and keep swinging it. You have to learn to harmonize your weapon's swing with your own movements. That'll make you faster in the attack. If you keep in mind what I've taught you, your fights will be more elegant and a lot faster in future. Oh yeah, one more thing. Some hits cause more damage than others. As a beginner, you don't stand much of a chance making critical hits. But the further you progress, the better you get.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
Teach me how to handle one-handed weapons more skillfully.
Okay, you know the basics. Holding the weapon lower down will let you put more force into your first strike. Use the swing, remember? Okay, now you need to use your body more. When you've struck twice, spin around. That'll confuse the opponent and put you in an excellent position. Then bring your blade across from right to left once more. And back to the front. Don't forget, practice makes perfect. So get going and master the art of one-handed fighting.
You have to watch it. Hang on, better not go rushing into
Hey you! Aren't you the guy who wants to join the camp?
What if I am?
I can help you.
And how?
There are two guys sitting around outside the camp. One of them has stolen something from the ore barons. It's a precious amulet, which should have arrived with the last convoy. One of them should still be in possession of the amulet. If we attack them together, we should manage. I couldn't do it on my own. What do you say?
What will happen when we have the amulet?
That's an easy one. I'll return it and get the reward. I'll tell them you helped me. Then you'll be in Gomez's good books for sure.
Cleared up ages ago.
No, it's either 50-50 or you can do it on your own.
Okay, 50-50. I suppose it'll be enough for the two of us anyway. So, can I count on you?
Count me in.
All right, just tell me when we can start.
I'm ready to go with you. Let's get the amulet.
Okay, let's do it then.
I'd better keep out of it.
Some people never learn.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble.
So, here we are, far away from your friend Diego. I'm to send you regards from Bloodven. You'll be sorry for that.
Slowly, you've won.
Don't
So
panic,
you
you've
idiot
won!
just wanted to trap me.
Hey, man, we're sitting in the same boat. I am not into digging in the mines either, so I'll do what the guards tell me. Then I'll be accepted soon. That I should whack you of all people is your own fault, really. Why did you have to start a bloody fight with the guards? Personally, I don't dislike you. So what do you think? Peace or further fighting?
Peace sounds good.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. Let's forget about it. From now on, I'm on your side. If you ever have trouble again, you can count on me. I owe you some after all.
Hang on. Not go rushing into anything.
I'm not listening to all that.
I have the list from Ian.
Well done. That'll get you a few brownie points.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Scatty told me you defeated Kurgo, and he's anxious to see if you'll challenge Karim. Whistler told me the story about Fisk. Well, if I was you, I would have taken the ore and cleared it off. But anyway, he thinks a great deal of you. Sly told me that you found Neck. He seemed to be really content. Fingers told me that you've already learned a bit, but he thinks you can still improve your skills. You've really managed to get the recipe from Colom. Dexter is very impressed, and so am I. Thora says we could make use of someone like you. That's very good for you. You've found enough people to speak in your favor. You also passed the test of faith. Go to Thoris. I've already told him everything. He'll let you go to see Gomez.
What do I have to do when I meet Gomez?
Gomez's decisions are made from gut instinct. He'll look at your mug, and then he'll make up his mind if you can join. From now on, you'll have to get by on your own. Make the best of it. Good luck.
Same old story every time.
Take care.
It was obvious there would be trouble.
Diego says I'm ready to see Gomez.
That's my decision.
And what do you decide?
I must admit, you seem to have done most things okay. Okay, you can see Gomez. He alone will decide whether you get to join us or not. From now on, you're on your own, kid.
Stop!
Relax. I've talked to Thoris. I'm allowed in.
Oh, I won't forget your face, pal. You get into trouble and it won't end quickly. Who let you in?
Thoris.
And what do you think you're doing?
I'm on my way to see Gomez. I'm going to join up with you.
You? What have you ever done for us?
The Shadows were very happy with me.
None of us in here wants to hear anything about Shadows. We have the say in here.
Can you teach me to fight?
I only train guards. So until Thoris has made you one, you'll have to find someone else.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Dad won't have it again. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
I'd better keep out of it.
That wasn't very clever. You have to hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. If you think. That's really not my problem. I better keep out of it. Same old story every time. As long as I'm not involved.
Maybe.
That'd be cleared up ages ago.
Let's.
People always talk.
There was a. something.
Rely on somebody, and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. Hang on, better not go rushing into anything. Probably right. Don't listen to all the bad. Hang on, that was very clever.
Some people never learn.
I would. It was obvious
You
that
have
there
to
would
watch
be
what
trouble.
you tell. Same old story every time.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
There was a time when
Rushing into anything.
Different. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to. Same old story.
You're very probably
I'd better
right.
keep out of it. Same old story.
That wasn't very clever.
I thought that had cleared up ages ago.
Greetings, magician.
May Innos watch over you. I trade in magic knowledge, and I can show you how to increase your magic powers.
I want to acquire magic writings.
not my problem. Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
What do I have to do to become a magician?
Talk to Master Caristo, if he has time for you.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Speak to Milton. And now go.
You may not cross this doorstep unless Master Caristo allows it.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
That is Caristo. What do you want with him?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Are you a messenger from the outside world?
Yes, a magician gave me the letter shortly before they threw me into the colony.
Show me the letter.
I want my reward first.
Caristo will ask Torres to give it to you as soon as he has the letter. I am a servant of Innos. I never lie. Now give me the letter.
I'd rather give the letter to Torres himself.
I can't talk you out of that, can I?
No, I want to see my reward first.
Well then, if that's what you want, wait here.
I'd better keep out of it. If you think that wasn't very clever.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Caristo is not very pleased to see that you have so little faith in the servants of Innos. But he says you may go to Torres and let him give you the usual reward.
I'd better keep out of it.
Where can I find Torres?
He is in front of the temple building all day. At night, he is inside like all the others. But only magicians may enter the temple house, so you can only speak to him during the day. See you later.
You have to watch what you tell people.
I have a letter for you, but I want my reward first.
Why don't you talk to Milton?
I've done that already.
I understand. I have your reward here. Show me the letter, now.
Here it is.
Your reward is a ring of strength. It's a rare artifact and will be of great use to you. Now go.
that had been cleared up ages ago. I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Hold it, what are you doing?
I want to go in.
Are you kidding?
Why don't you ask Thoris?
I will. If you're lying, you're as good as dead.
Are you saying I can go in?
Yeah, get moving.
Who are you?
I'm Raven, Gomez's right-hand man. Anyone who wants to see Gomez has to talk to me first.
I want to see Gomez. Thoris says I'm to be taken on as a shadow.
We're always on the lookout for good men. You seem to have your wits about you. You might be okay. I'll take you to Gomez. Follow me. And don't touch anything. Gomez is over there. If you don't show him some respect, I'll take pleasure in teaching it to you personally. Have you got that?
That won't happen again.
It was obvious. Some people.
But keep it.
Let's talk about something else.
Some people never learn.
Who are you?
They call me Scar.
What's your job?
Me and Ardo make sure nobody gets to see Gomez unless they're invited. And I make sure the women don't get restless.
When they threw me in here, I saw a woman being brought down with the goods.
So what?
Is she here?
Look, in case you're interested in her, let me give you some advice. Forget her. She's only just got here, and Gomez has her locked in his room. When he's done with her, he might just send her down, but for now, she's his, so you better take your mind off her.
Is there anything you can tell me about Gomez?
All you need to know is that he's the most powerful man in the colony. He gets what he wants, but all he really wants is power.
Who are you?
I'm Arto.
What do you do around here?
I'm Gomez's bodyguard.
You don't talk much, do you?
Nope.
I have come to offer my services.
What makes you think we're interested in your services?
I have stood the test of faith, and Thoris says I'm worth it.
You wouldn't have gotten in here alive if that weren't so. I hope that's not the best you can do.
I've been traveling around the colony a lot, and I have contacts in all of the camps.
Now that could prove useful. Who are you in contact with?
Kor Kalam.
And?
A few of the bowels in the Brotherhood's camp.
And?
Laris.
And?
A couple of the fences in the new camp.
And?
Those were the important ones.
Not bad. For a beginner. You shall have your chance.
Does that mean I'm in?
You bet it does. You're one of us now, kid. Raven will fill you in on everything.
Hello?
How's the ore trade going?
The old mine's doing well. The last load of supplies from the outside world was massive.
Gomez says I'm in.
Great. In that case, you can prove your worth with the first task. It shouldn't be too difficult for you, provided your connections are as good as you say.
What do you want me to do?
We do a lot of trade with the Brotherhood. That doesn't mean to say we trust them. Go to the swamp. When you get to the camp, keep your ears open. Anything you pick up might be useful for us. The more you find out, the better. It'll take a bit of tact, if you know what I mean.
Keep cool. I'm not going to get them angry.
I knew you'd understand.
Where can I get better equipment?
Go and see Diego. He'll give you some armor. It'll stop you from getting killed, and it'll serve as an ID at the same time. Your armor should give you access to all the places you need to go. If you need any weapons, go and talk to Skip. You'll find him in the big shed right at the back, left of the castle courtyard.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently. Listen to all the blathering. Same old story every time. Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. Instead. That's really not my problem. Let's talk about something else. That wasn't very clever.
same story every time.
Maybe.
Hang on.
That's really not my problem.
Yeah, some people never learn. I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
I wouldn't like to be
Yeah, people always do.